It's nice and rainy and wet. Dratini spotlight hour in the UK is a bit of a wet one, but we're going to try and make it the most of it. We have a lucky egg on. We also have an incense on as well. But we're going to try and make the most of it. Get that XP. It's 2 times that catch XP as well, as an added bonus of the event. The Dratini generally is quite a nice one to throw at as well. Definitely worth taking the time and doing those excellent throws if you can. Keep an eye on, we need to stack another lucky egg as well in a sec. Just catch these few around here as well. Try and get some more excellent throws on these. It's around about 4,700 when you catch one, 4,700 XP when you catch one with an excellent throw. So it's definitely worth taking that extra time. That's with a lucky egg as well. So definitely worth taking your time when you're catching these and try and nail those excellent throws if you are after the XP. Obviously it is shiny as well. We've had a previous community day for it. It could learn move outrage many years ago. So my advice would be, if you do catch a good one during Spotlight Hour, perhaps keep it. And after the global challenges have been broken, we might get the chance to evolve it with the outrage move during this event. So keep an eye out for that when the global challenge has been completed. Great throw on that one. Try to get the excellent throws in. Just going off the roadway now, so it's getting a little bit darker on my cam. I've not got any street lights now, so apologies for that. But there's some really good spawn spots around here I just want to check out. Tends to be really good, especially during Spotlight Hour. Obviously your spawn location seems to get boosted during Spotlight Hours and community days, so you'll see more and more Pokemon appearing around you, and added spawn spots than you normally do get. They do seem to move quite a lot, these Dratinis. There we go, excellent throw on that one. So they've started to appear quite a lot already around here. Not brilliant trying to throw an excellent throw in the rain. It's rather annoying, but we're still managing to do it. Buddy helping out with that one. So I've got my gotcha on as well, my Pokemon Go Plus Plus, trying to spin some stops and replenish some Pokeballs as we're using them. Still not had a shiny during this hour yet, so we'll wait and see if we can get one. Lucky egg. Need to put a little lucky egg on. So I've took a screenshot before as well, the amount of XP I was currently on before the event, and we'll have a quick overview after the hour is done to see what we've managed to finish on and how much we've gained during the hour. So 31 minutes into the hour, just taking time and catching all these. I have also mega evolved a Salamence, so that'll be giving me extra candy, extra chance of Candy XL as well, which is even boosted even more during this event. We get more chance of Candy XL with nice, great and excellent throws during this Dragon Unleashed event for Lunar New Year. So we should be getting loads of XL candy here for Dratini. Messed up that throw a little bit, but it still stayed in the ball. Just using a few great balls now just to try and get through these Dratinis a bit quicker, stop them breaking out so much while we're in this quite dense spawn location. So I'm quite liking this spotlight hour. It's quite a nice one to be able to do excellent throws on. It's also quite retro in the terms that it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. The generation I grew up with, the original 151. But it was also quite a nice, it's not personally one of my favourite Pokemon, but it is quite a nice Pokemon in general. It is a fan favourite as well. Quite a few people like Dratinis. Obviously there was a lot of people who went after the Dragonite when it was released with a costume over Christmas time. That was a really, really cool shiny to be going after on those raids. Luckily we managed to get one. I think it wore a little bow tie if I remember right. So a green shiny Dragonite. Looks awesome with a little costume. But in general, in terms of PvE, Dragonite has somewhat fallen by the wayside a little bit. There's been loads more Dragon editions added to the game, which has made it, generally speaking, not one of the best. It has got its Shadow version now, which has been on the game for quite a bit. Even one of the leaders has had it, so it's able to be shiny as well. And it's back around on the Dragon rocket stop as well. The one that begins with Roar. So if you see that stop about, you might be able to get a Shadow Dratini, or even if you're luckier, you might be able to get a Shadow Shiny, not Shiny, a Shadow Gibble. But Dratini from that rocket stop can be shiny. It is full odds, it's 1 in 264, I believe, for the rocket stops from the grunts. 1 in 64 when it's possible to be shiny off a leader. So currently leader shinies are Zubat, Bagon, and also Tentacool. But we'll finish off getting these ones around here. We have just been invited to a Drampa raid as well, so we might jump in that one as well in a sec. See if we can just quickly excellent throw these Dratinis that are remaining, and then get in that Drampa raid to see if we can get a shiny Drampa. If you haven't already, check out the channel. I did manage to get a shiny Dramper yesterday. That was pretty cool. So make sure to go check out that video on my channel. Have we managed to make this in time? Yes, just about. So we'll start heading back out of this spawn location now. Start heading back up the main road, so be a little bit lighter on the camera. Dramper going down really quickly, 7 people in the lobby, so really quickly to be defeated. Means we aren't going to miss too many Dratinis. $10,000 XP, obviously 5,000, but with a lucky egg it doubles. No shiny Dramper, 1652. Possibly the best one I've had. First ball as well, which is always good. $93, so yeah, definitely the best one I've had. That's the rain making me type 84 instead of 93. That's the screen being wet. So yeah, that's not a bad Dramper raid at all. Would have been better if it was shiny, but we got shiny from yesterday, albeit not a very good one, but it is lucky trade fodder for somebody to do a light for light with. We'll get back to catching Dratinis now. I've already chucked the ball at that incense one. So we've got around about 22 minutes left on Dratini Spotlight Hour, so we're going to head back up and hopefully be able to drop a shiny on stream, which will be really, really cool. So also, if you haven't already noticed, this is my first live stream on my channel, so make sure to drop a like on it, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it afterwards. Make sure to hit a like if you've liked it. I'll do more of these in the future. First one being Dratini Spotlight Hour. So we're back on towards the main road, so you can just about see me on the camera now. As we walk back up the main road. So it might get a little bit noisy with the traffic coming past, so apologies for that. But let's get some of these Dratinis caught. Win 3 raids task, Turtonator this time around. So win 3 raids task can be Turtonator, it can be Dramper, and it can also be Drugdagon. So if you're after any of those shiny, for me I'm after Turtonator and Dramper. Dramper I've already got, but it's a new shiny, I wouldn't mind another one. Drugdagon, I managed to get 2 I believe, so I think I'm alright for that one. But yeah, Turtonator just doesn't seem to want to go shiny for me. No decent raids about at the moment. Focus on these Dratinis and get an excellent throws on them if we can. Will be interesting to see how much XP I've got during this hour. I've not looked at it at all throughout the hour, leaving it all to the end, to the last bit. But I'm getting very wet and cold now. It's not very nice weather. It's not chucking it down, but it's just that horrible fine rain that gets on your phone screen. Makes things to be a lot more awkward than it perhaps should be. we did catch a lot of these on the way down. Obviously this was before I started the stream, so these are new Dratinis that have appeared. So we're doing the same route as what we did before in reverse. Our shuckle just sat there in the middle, perhaps wanting to be a Dratini in another life. Catch 10 Pokemon. Not sure we can do that. At least we'll be able to see if the Dratinis are staying in the ball now with that task, as we're quick catching them. Yeah, so if my buddy ever hits a ball back, I always tend to run away before the ball gets back to the Pokemon, just because it tends to be, when your buddy bounces the ball back, it never really tends to be an excellent throw. So I always tend to just run away, do a quick catch, run away before the ball hits him again when your buddies hit it back, and therefore you can have a better go at getting an excellent throw. So similar to that, just run away and then get a second chance at that excellent throw that we're after. So 6 Pokemon out of 10 for the task. 7. Catch that Dratini, don't want to stay with the ball. Catch that Furret as well. Another one that's not too bad to do an excellent throw on. Trapinch off the task, catch 10 Pokemon. No excellent throw on that one, unfortunately. So quite a few Dratinis around here. So we'll just stay still for a bit, just to catch these before we move too far ahead of ourselves. A few across the other side of the road as well. And a few under the gym, as well as a Magikarp and a Grubbin. Grubbin's not too bad to do an excellent throw. Magikarp can be a bit of a pain, just because it tends to move a lot more. Another drum parade. Shiny Dratini live on stream. Awesome. Excellent throw. Should stay in. 86 CP, shiny Dratini, hiding behind the gym. As you can see there, 4,780 XP per catch. 0 star, not brilliant, but still awesome looking shiny. Let's see what else is hiding behind the gym. So that's 1 shiny during the hour. See what raids we've been invited to. So I've already done that one. That must be one that we've already been invited to before. I'll check the next one. So another dram parade. Let's get some remotes brought. No, expired. So we must have readied up in that one or left. So Dratini, 14 minutes left on Dratini Spotlight Hour. Can we get another shiny? With only 14 minutes left. And also, if you're watching live, let me know in the comments as well. How much XP do you reckon we managed to get during the hour? We are nailing these exit throws more often than not. Pokeball's going a bit crazier. There's a lot of rain on the screen. Bear with me. I'll try again. Take a little bit extra time, just get those excellent throws. That was a bit of a waste. Switch back to Pokeballs for a sec. Try and save those great balls a little bit more. Magikarp off incense. Magikarp wanting in on the action. Tiny Dratini. That's pretty cool. I hope that stayed in the ball. Would have been nice if it was a tiny shiny. That would have been very nice. I love this little search I've managed to save. It makes getting rid of the 0 star, 1 star, 2 stars and anything I want to keep for XL candy from trading. It's really saved me a lot really by managing just to quickly delete things. So if you haven't already, check out the tips and tricks section on my YouTube channel. That shows how you can set up your own filter and then also favourite it so it doesn't keep falling off the end of the list when you type in new ones. So you end up with a favourite section up here. I think you can save up to about 4 favourites. Might even be more than that. So it's a nice one to have. I've got one that's called Clear Out, and then also one that's called Keep Shadow. So the name's in the title. Just keeps all the shadow ones as well as everything else I've saved in the search term. I think that's the 3rd time now I've been invited to that same jumper, so we won't bother doing that one. 10 minutes left to go on Dratini Spotlight Hour. Still catching him. There we go. Wet screen making my phone play up. Always a good way of just, if ever your phone plays up, instead of restarting the game, you can always just go on your buddy and also back off, and it tends to fix most of the problems. Especially if a map's already loaded, but sometimes you just freeze and it won't let you interact with anything on the screen. 9 times out of 10 it lets you still interact with your buddy. So if you go onto your buddy and just back out straight away, you should find that it fixes your problems and you should be able to catch and click on things, Pokemon, Pokestops, stuff like that. Once again, so it saves you having to log in. Sometimes it can be an absolute nightmare starting the game up. Seems to be a lot of errors, especially with Samsung Galaxy phones, where when you're waiting for the loading screen, it just tends to go black and then you can't even get on. I know multiple people who have been struggling with that, and it tends to be mainly on Samsung Galaxies. Yeah, we've caught one shiny Dratini during the spotlight hour so far, but mainly doing it for his XP. If you haven't already, check out one of my first, I think it was the very first video that I did in 2024 on my channel, and we set out what goals we wanted to achieve during 2024, and one of mine was to get 166 million XP by the end of the year, which meant I was on 500 million XP in total. So it's quite a hefty challenge. Roughly speaking, it's around about 14 million XP a month, which if you divide it by the days, it's about around 500 million XP each day we need. So hence why I've gone all out, even if it's raining, gone all out and made the most out of a spotlight hour just to get that XP. 2 times catch XP, remember, so if you haven't yet got Dratini spotlight hour in your area, then make sure to put those luck eggs on. Take your time, get the excellent throws, and it'll definitely be worth it. That one back there didn't want to stay in. So we've got 6 more minutes left of Dratini spotlight hour. Still nailing these exit throws, even though my hands are getting quite cold now in this rain. A few more spawning just on the right of us, or left of us on the map. I always tend to have a map following behind us, just because it tends to be easier if you've missed out on anything to click on it instead of keep rotating around. Five more minutes to go. Is there another pink Dratini up here somewhere? Just waiting for us. Buddy, get out of the way, please. Quillfish just wanting me attention mid Dratini. Checking. So get a few more of these excellent throws in these last 4 minutes. We'll just wait here a sec and try and catch these before we go too far up where we despawn. Like I say, just take your time and just get these excellent throws. That wasn't really an excellent throw on that one. Bit of a terrible one on that one. As you marrow, can be a bit of a pain to stay in the ball as you marrow. I'm guessing that one hasn't stayed in the ball just. No. Still not managing to hit that excellent throw on that Azumaro. Dratini just jumping. Water types. No, don't want that. And I don't want to scan that one. So we'll get rid of those tasks. But phone. Wet screen. Does crazy things to phones. Lucky friends, awesome. There's an added bonus during this event. Increased chance of lucky friends when you interact. So within the last 2 minutes, let's see if we can catch all these Dratinis around here. And then have a guess at how much XP we've managed to get during this event. We've only been on live for half an hour, but I have been doing a full event. Catch 10 Pokemon again, so we should easily be able to see if these are staying in the ball with the quick catches. Nailing these excellent throws on these last few now. I'll finish off just getting these, this one and one more, hopefully, before the hour. Is there any more for any more? Quest is done. Catch 10 Pokemon, Swablu this time. Excellent throw on Swablu. Dratini under her feet on the incense. So 7 o'clock. We've managed to do it all. So let's have a quick recap at what we managed to do. Let's go and have a look. Shinies, recent. So yeah, just a one shiny Dratini. 0 star as well, so not a brilliant one, quite a low level, 86 CP. But then XP wise, let's have a quick look. So we're now on 556.687. And let's have a quick look at what we were on before. So 355,137. So we've gone up by 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 million, 1.55 million is what we've got in 1 hour. So that's really, really good going. 1.55 million in an hour. Not bad at all for one spotlight hour. So yeah, it's been really, really fun. I hope you've enjoyed the first live stream that I've done on my channel. It's been super fun. Catching Dratini, like I say, is very nostalgic for me. Growing up with a 151. Obviously managing to get that shiny on stream as well is an added bonus. But let me know what you think in the comments below of Dratini Spotlight Hour. I hope you've enjoyed the live, and I'll catch you very soon for more videos on my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.